right there, AP Latin. Here we go. We are on the Aeneid, Vergil, Book 1, lines 534 to 560. So here we go. Ooh, we have an incomplete line to start off with. That's kind of fun. It's possible that he died before he fixed it. It's possible that this is done for aesthetic reasons, but you just translate as you go. So this was our route. When suddenly, Nimbosus cloudy Orion, rising up from the waves, carried us onto the unseen shallows. Yeah, and with the bold south winds, he thoroughly scattered us through the waves, and with the waves overpowering us, with the salt overpowering us, sea spray overpowering us, and throwing us through the pathless rocks, we very few have sailed to your shores here. What kind of people is this? I always like that line. Like, what the hell kind of people you got here? What kind of people is this? Or what so barbarous a country allows this custom? We are kept from the hospitality of the sand. Like, they don't let us land. They raise wars and they forbid us to set foot on the first land that we find. So people are on the shores, like, keeping them back. If you don't care about the human race and mortal weapons, at least hope that the gods are mindful, are memorable, are paying attention to what should be said and what not should be said. What's right and what's wrong. Aeneas was our king. There was none other more just than he, neither in his devotion nor in his abilities at fighting and at war, or in weapons and at war. Him, whom if the fates save this man, he lives on in the ethereal air and doesn't yet lie in the cruel shadows. So we hope he's not dead. There is no fear for us. Non metus nobis. There is no fear for us. And nor should it shame you to have tried to be the first one to help us or to be of service to us. There are cities in the Sicilian regions too, and weapons, and there's famous Acestes. You remember the guy with the wine? Who were from Trojan blood. Let it be permitted for us to land our fleet, which has been shattered by the winds, and to shape timber from your forests, and to shape the branches into oars, so turning Rami into Rami. If it is allowed to us, if you can be allowed to us to head to Italy, and with our leader and our people restored to each other, so that we can happily seek Italy and Latium. But if salvation has been lost, and the Sea of Libya holds you, O Aeneas, best father of the Trojans, and the hope of Iulus no longer remains. Iulus is another name for Ascanius, so you got another name. At least yet let us seek the seas of Sicily, and the settlement that was prepared for us there, Acestes, right? From where we have come. So we're trying to get somewhere else, and we got blown off course. So like, let us go back to where we started. And let us seek King Acestes. So plan A, take good care of us because we will find Aeneas. Plan B, let us go back to Acestes. Illioneus spoke with such words, and all the descendants of Dardanus roared with their mouths. So like, yeah. All right, I'm going to hit the button.